Welcome to Essential Biz Marketing. Today's case study is titled Comparative Analysis of K-pop and J-pop Industries, Contributions to Economic Growth in South Korea and Japan. Let's explore how these two cultural giants have influenced their national economies. Let's start by setting the scene. South Korea and Japan have become global music and cultural influencers. Their popular music industries, K-pop and J-pop, have transformed them into global cultural leaders. Building on that, K-pop and J-pop have not only dominated global music trends, but have also contributed greatly to shaping their national economies. Their music industries stand as powerful symbols of modern cultural influence and economic growth. In this case study, we'll examine how K-pop and J-pop have boosted the economies of South Korea and Japan. Both countries leverage their music industries to strengthen cultural exports and global influence. Let's dive deeper into their respective impacts. Now, let's explore the economic contributions of the K-pop industry in South Korea. K-pop has evolved into a major economic powerhouse, driving significant revenue and employment within the nation. In 2022, South Korea's music industry, led by K-pop, recorded sales of approximately 11 trillion Korean won. Additionally, music exports reached an impressive $927.6 million. This demonstrates the strong global appeal of Korean music. The remarkable growth of K-pop stems from diverse revenue streams. These include physical album sales, digital downloads, music streaming platforms, and large-scale live events. This multi-channel strategy has solidified K-pop's economic impact. Let's now examine the financial performance of South Korea's major K-pop agencies. From 2019 to 2023, these companies experienced substantial growth and became key drivers of the entertainment industry. In fact, the combined revenue of the four largest K-pop agencies nearly tripled by 2023. They generated approximately 4 trillion Korean won, or about $3 billion, showing the extraordinary rise of the sector. BTS and other global K-pop acts have played a critical role in expanding South Korea's cultural exports. In 2021, the country's creative sectors generated a total of $12.4 billion, marking a new era for cultural commerce. To put this into perspective, K-pop and cultural exports in 2021 surpassed even South Korea's traditional electronics exports, which totaled $4.7 billion. This milestone highlights the growing dominance of cultural industries in the global economy. Next, let's explore the J-pop industry in Japan. Japan's music market ranks among the largest globally, with a long-standing tradition of domestic and international success. In 2022, Japan's music market recorded total sales of approximately 307 billion yen, or $2.4 billion. This marked a 9% increase from the previous year, showing a strong market performance. A key factor in this growth was the 17% increase in digital music sales, which rose to 105 billion yen, or about $808 million. Digital music has become an important component of Japan's music industry revenue. Despite global trends favoring digital formats, Japan's music market continues to thrive on physical media. CDs and DVDs remain highly popular with domestic consumers. In fact, physical media accounted for 66% of Japan's music market in 2022, compared to 34% for digital formats. This illustrates Japan's strong consumer preference for traditional music formats. Japan's reliance on CDs and DVDs has helped sustain steady domestic sales, even as digital streaming dominates elsewhere. This approach has maintained the stability of the Japanese music industry. Let's now look at government initiatives. The Japanese government has recognized the power of pop culture as a driver of national economic growth. They actively support creative industries like anime, manga, and music. As part of this strategy, Japan plans to expand the global value of its creative industries to $130 billion by the year 2033. This ambitious goal includes boosting sectors such as anime, manga, and gaming. We now move to a comparative analysis of K-pop and J-pop's economic impacts. Both industries have shaped their national economies, though they have done so through very different strategic approaches. K-pop has achieved extraordinary international success. The Korean music industry has generated strong export revenues, helping to drive global recognition and economic returns for South Korea. In contrast, J-pop remains highly successful within Japan's domestic market. However, it has struggled to establish the same level of global presence and export strength seen with K-pop. A key reason for K-pop's global rise is its strategic use of digital streaming platforms. By embracing digital consumption trends, South Korea has effectively expanded its music industry to reach global audiences. Meanwhile, Japan has continued to focus on physical media formats such as CDs and DVDs. While this has maintained strong domestic sales, it has limited Japan's ability to fully participate in the global digital music market. Government initiatives have also played a vital role. The South Korean government has actively promoted K-pop as part of its soft power strategy, using music as a tool for cultural diplomacy and national branding. Similarly, Japan is now working to boost the global influence of its pop culture industries. The government plans to significantly increase the global market value of Japan's creative sectors by 2033. In conclusion, both K-pop and J-pop demonstrate how cultural industries can drive national economies. Their music industries serve as powerful examples of culture acting as an economic catalyst. South Korea's global K-pop strategy has delivered impressive economic gains and global recognition. Meanwhile, Japan's J-pop industry continues to strengthen its domestic base while strategically seeking to expand its international presence. Together, the K-pop and J-pop industries illustrate the vital role that cultural exports can play in national economic development. Their success stories show how culture can become a significant economic force. This concludes today's session. Thank you for joining us. We look forward to exploring more exciting topics with you in future lessons.